Eve, folks. Grumpy Vlogger coming at you. This is December the 3rd. And got to go back over to Ernie's now. They called and said they had I guess they're still working on these sewer lines. Anyways, got to go to Ernie's because they got to pick up her cough syrup now. Had the virtual appointment with our doctor, which that went okay. He said what he's going to do, because she's got this lipoma or whatever it's called, the swelling in her ankles, these fatty cysts. And the doctor said he wanted to wait on it if it wasn't causing her a lot of problems. Well, it's actually starting to bother her now. The other doctor, the surgeon. So in February, by then they should have the vaccine out, and he's actually gonna try it because he's a high risk. Dr. Nibergall was high risk. He was stage 4 prostate cancer, was basically told he wasn't gonna make it, and he made it anyways. And that was in 2009, so he's coming up on 11 years. And he's doing good. He has to go back in for chemo every so often. But, you know, he's doing his, you know, it's more preventative. And so anyways, so next week, and I told him that we'll see his Corinne is her name. I said I thought it was Gwen, so his Corinne is his PA. And we see her next week, and it's rainy and miserable, and it's 40 degrees out right now, 44 degrees. So it's kind of nippy, and I'm waiting on the heater to finally heat up. But I got to do a couple of things, so I'm making this a long round trip, and with luck, I'll be able to get everything done without a lot of driving. But anyways, we had a crappy connection. I don't know what the problem is with the connection. I know it's not my side, so it must be theirs. Which, if he was at his office, which is where he probably was, well then, because he was wearing his jacket, he had on his mask and all that stuff, so he was at his office, and they don't have the best connections up there for this. You'd think they'd be hardwired, and he probably was, but it sure seemed like they weren't. So either the Ascension app was giving problems, or we were having problems with on our side, but it hesitated a lot here and there, so it was. But anyways, next Wednesday she was supposed to have an appointment with Corinne. Well, then I decided that Judy been after me to check, because she's coming up on her 4 months now, for her to have her PET scan. So I called him because she hadn't had it. I looked at the card. I found the card. It said it was the 9th of next, which would be next Wednesday. And, you know, she had this appointment they haven't done the PET scan yet, and they called them up and said, oh, we are so sorry, we've switched. Now she goes to the same place to get the PET scan done, as well as the see the doctor. So what we'll do is on the 16th she goes to see the doctor. So what I did is I called and moved her opioid appointment up to Friday, the 11th. So it's a virtual appointment, but then she should go in next Wednesday for the PET scan, so they should be calling about that probably tomorrow, with luck. Anyways, that's that information going on. And like I said, it is cold, it's wet, it's miserable, it's late fall weather, and this is the kind of weather we have in the late fall, early winter is wet, cloudy, dreary. And Judy had a terrible night. A lot of that has to do with she was aching and hurting because of the cold weather, and you know. So I got to get this done, and then what I'll do is I'll go. I could have done it. It didn't matter which way I do it. So there's a police car. But get this done tomorrow. Judy wants to go to the. We're not going to the cabin on Friday, not again. But she wants to go to the dollar store, get out of the house, if she's not hurting like she was this morning. So we had a crap night's sleep, and of course they record those virtual calls, so I had to. But of course they ask you, do you have any guns in the house? He knows, you know. Basically, he. Are you kidding me again? I'm getting tired of these damn trains running. Well, I don't know what's going on here. I don't see the train across the track, but I see the lights flashing. So, what's going on here? What is that? Huh. Well, the lights are flashing. Let's see what's going on here. Guess I'll sit here for a few minutes, and if they don't back up, then you know they're not supposed to cover the tracks more. Wow, I've already gone 7 minutes. I'm going to shut this off. Remember what I say: be kind, treat each other better than you would treat yourselves. All lives matter, including the unborn. God bless. God help the USA. I'm the Grumpy Vlogger, and I'm out of here. Bye bye for now.